Hi, good morning. My name is Sarah and I'm a presenter for Unique Cosmetics, and I'm here with my second edition of Mascara Motivation Monday. Well, I'll speak with you about a self-improvement topic while I put on my awesome 3D fiber mascara, which is already out here and ready to go. So today what I want to talk to you about is taking the first step for something. And we all have goals, we all have aspirations, dreams, things we want to do, you know, whether you call it your bucket list or something you just kind of always have in the back of your mind. And for a lot of people, those never come to fruition, and one of the reasons why is because people never make the first step. A lot of people get overwhelmed by planning all the subsequent steps, and they never actually make that very first effort to make their goal or to make their dream an actual reality. So what I'm going to tell you guys about is how I had always considered running a marathon. I always kind of knew I would run a marathon. But to be honest, it was really daunting. Not just the idea of the physical challenge, but the idea of the time and the effort and the planning and all the logistics. So it's one of those things that I had always kind of put on the back burner. Well, last summer I started training for one. The problem is that I didn't actually make the first step to sign up for it. So what happened was I got halfway through the summer. I was actually up to running 13 miles, which is a half marathon, which is pretty far into training for a marathon. And the race that I had intended to run sold out. And the reason why was because I never actually made the first step, which was signing up for the race. So then I was put off a few months in my training, and I had to find another race to sign up for. Well, how does this translate to you guys? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? Did you always want to go to Europe, Hawaii, whether it's a travel plan, whether it's starting a business? Sometimes I think it's really important for us to actually make the first step in doing that, even if we haven't kind of figured out all the subsequent logistics of the planning. So say you want to take a trip to Europe. Maybe it's time to pick a date to do that. And it doesn't have to be this year and it doesn't have to be next year, but maybe you're going to pick a date. Maybe it's April 5 years away, and you figure out a general budget and think about, what can I do to save X amount of money per week for the next 5 years? And you know what? Maybe it's going to come down to something as simple as skipping your morning coffee or not going out to lunch once a week. But if you make that first step of picking that date, that will kind of help get the ball rolling for you to put those subsequent pieces into place so you can actually make your dream a reality. So that's whether you have kind of a fitness goal or whether you have a life goal. Maybe you want to start a business. Have you ever actually looked up how to put together a business plan? Something really simple, a Google search. It can kind of get that ball rolling for you, so you're moving forward with your goal, and it's not just something kind of floating around in your brain, but it's something that you can put a plan in place. But in order to put a plan in place, sometimes you have to take that very first step. So for this Mascara Motivation Monday, I am asking you, what is your goal and what is your first step? I hope you have a great day.